What's going on, guys? It's your boy. It's a little too loud. Hold up. Okay. Alright, okay, we're good. Alright, what's going on, guys? Your boy ATT, coach of the LA like Guardians. We're back with SSDL week 1. It's gonna be a team builder plus the battle because I should probably have recorded the team builder earlier, but I was too lazy. And I just finished playing game 1. Not gonna have live comm for this league. I don't know. Actually, let me know if you want live comm or post comm. Today I got post comm. Well, let me know if you want live or post. I think I'm more comfortable doing post comm, but I know that has like hindsight bias and all that kind of shit. So let me know what you want. But yeah, this is the team we have. If you don't remember my draft, go check it out. The draft analysis. The draft analysis is on my channel. You can find it somewhere. I think I have an SSDL playlist. If not, maybe I'll make one. I don't know. I'll try. I'll probably forget because you know how it is. But yeah, this is the team I'm bringing here. My opponent. Actually, hold on. Let me open up the doc just so I can read out the names. But in essence, my opponent drafted basically full stall, which is very upsetting to me because we all know I hate stall. Okay, so he has Celesteela, Zapdos, Cresselia, Chansey, Hippo, Mega Absol, Alamomola, Whimsicott, Excelgor, Vanillux, and Garbodor, and Pyroar. Those are his 12. Most of it's like full stall. The only reason he has Mega Absol is because Mega Sableye was picked before that. So he's like, he just wanted the match bounce or whatever. But yeah, Celesteela, Zapdos, Crest, Chansey, Hippo, Mega Absol, Alamomola, Whimsicott, Excelgor, Vanillux, Garbodor, and Pyroar. It's a very stally team. And so I knew I had to bring a lot of breakers and a lot of offense to break through stall. Immediately I saw that Z-move Garchomp puts like the spoiler alert, my bad. But Z Garchomp puts in like a lot of work for this team. Like he doesn't have to switch into it. He has Hippo, which is why I have the Toxic. Like it was a pretty heat tech. I liked it. I built this with IPF. Shout out to my boy. We practiced like once and I 6-0'd my opponent, and I 6-0'd him while he was playing as my opponent, like in mocks and whatever. Obviously, mock isn't nearly as close to the real thing because he didn't spend that much time building the team. But I really like the way this team did, especially Garchomp. Garchomp plus Buzzwole actually pretty much put the team on their back. But yeah, this is a Garchomp spread. 240 speed. This is just to outspeed his base 328. So that's in case his base 100. So it's Zapdos pretty much. To outspeed Zapdos because it outspeeds everything else. I didn't expect him to bring max speed Zapdos, but I really didn't need anything else because I was going max attack anyway. So I'm like, instead of getting like sniped with an HP ice or some shit like that, but like might as well outspeed it. So I didn't really need adamant or any other defense like anywhere else. I'm like, whatever, I'm not losing anything. But yeah, then we have Mega Zam. Mega Zam also does really well versus him. This 428 is to outspeed Excelgor, which is his fastest Pokemon. I didn't think he'd bring it, as you may or may not have seen. I don't know. I accidentally clicked on the other tab where I had the game open, and he did bring Excelgor, so I had to kind of play around it. So I didn't prep for Excelgor very much. I didn't think he'd bring it to begin with. But yeah, it's just max attack. It's max special attack, 216 speed to outspeed that, and then 40 in HP. Combine, Recover, Side Shock, Shadow Ball kind of 6-0s him because like what's his switch in to like Celesteela +2, not gonna take it very well. And that's also where we have Z Rock and Z Stone Edge for Celesteela. Celesteela was kind of annoying for this team, for my team. But like Zapdos, Crest Crest, if we get into a Combine War, Crest does beat this 1v1. But that's basically it. Like Chansey +2, +3, Side Shock, like blows it away. He can't really do anything because I can, if I switch in on it, the Trace after I Mega, right? Trace, I get the natural Trace. So he can't Toxic Stall me because I can always just switch out and get back up to a good amount of health. So that's nice. Same thing with Aloe. I can always switch around Aloe because it gives me the Regenerator if he decides to bring it. I didn't expect him to bring Aloe, but you never know. But yeah, this kind of just immediately I looked down, I'm like, okay, it wins. What else did I need? I saw Crest. I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing Fish. Like, I actually didn't plan on bringing it, but it does so well versus him because it can trap, and it traps a lot of his team. Like, it traps Celesteela to a certain extent, +2 pursuit when switching is gonna do a lot. It hits Zapdos really hard. Obviously, it does a lot to Crest, does a lot to Chansey. Hippo is kind of a problem, but apart from that, like, yeah, it's just a good mon versus him. Sub Punch Buzzwole actually 6-0s him if I play it right, and if I get like the rolls right and stuff like that, it 6-0s him. Zapdos is the only problem, but again, I can 1v1 Zapdos for the most part, like without hacks. Which you'll see. But yeah, it just does well. Like it sets up sub on pretty much everything. He has a really passive team, right? It sets up sub. 79 speed uninvested is enough to outspeed pretty much everything on his team, except for like the Mega Absol and stuff. But I mean, Mega Absol player up does like 40%. As like Adamant player up does 40% of Buzzwole. Like it's not even a threat at all. So like I didn't really care at all. I just put max attack, put everything into HP, and I think I think this is just to make it odd number of HP pretty much. And we have regular FizzDev Clef. It just does some. It's just really good versus him. You know, getting rocks up. I initially had rocks on Garchomp, but then I realized I wanted Toxic, so I don't get mono walled by. Because I'm not bringing Dragon Lure, right? It's only EQ Stone Edge. I don't want to be mono walled by Hippo, so I decided to put rocks on Clef instead. And it turned out pretty okay. Like it's fine. I wanted Heal Bell support because. I actually initially thought about going like Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, Stored Power because you get stall and I could set up really easily, and I don't care about Toxic or getting stalled by that. Reliable recovery, so I thought that would be a good set. But then I needed another rocker and I needed Heal Bell support because again, this is stall, getting Toxic, if Buzzwole and Garchomp get Toxic or burned or paralyzed or some shit like that, it could be really problematic. So I decided to bring Heal Bell instead, and so because I bring Heal Bell, I'm like, okay, might as well just make it FizzDev, pretty standard. And again, we have Stallbreaker, Crobat, it's kind of bulky. It's enough speed to outspeed Mega Absol and hit it with the U-turn. It's not really, U-turn is not for damage, like as you can see, you have no attack investment, but Taunt, Defog, and Roost are all very valuable. Defog for the rocks and T-Spike in case he brings it. And then Taunt, Roost just helps beat, stall. Taunt, obviously, you taunt everything against stall, so like, really good mon versus him. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's get into the game. Let me switch sides. Okay. Let me play. He leads Steela. I led. I ended up leading with Clef. I thought about it a little bit, but I ended up leading with Clef. I forgot why. I think I was trying to get the Hippo lead so we can trade rocks at the very least. But instead he leads with Crest. So it's like, okay, immediately I'm in kind of a bad position. So I think I go hard Buzzwole. If he air slash here, I would have lost instantly, but I definitely didn't expect him to. I thought he would definitely heavy send first. So my hard Buzzwole takes no damage from that. And here I wanted to scout for the air slash. I didn't know if he had it or not. So I knew I'd be faster, of course. I subbed up. Either he lead seeded and just gives me a free sub and I can focus punch him, or he air slash broke my sub and then I know that he had air slash. Because I didn't know what else he had. He could have also had flamethrower. I'd have to play that a little bit differently. He does air slash, breaks the sub, of course. And I go into Crobat as he seeds. So like a pretty solid play. Although seeds could have been a throw. I mean, okay, that was a good read in the sense that if I subbed again, I was actually thinking about subbing until he missed air slash and then bobbing him with the focus punch because +1. I mean, like the raw focus punch does a million to this thing. But obviously that could have been a risky play because if he doesn't miss, I'm just forced in a really bad position because I don't have any health left on this thing. But yeah, he seeds. I decided to taunt. I don't know why I taunt. I don't know why I taunt actually. It doesn't really help me, but just to prevent seeds from going up in the future. He heavy slams. I don't really care because again, I'm bulky and I have roost as well, so it's whatever. Here I U-turn out, and here I go into Chomp, predicting him to either slam again or like whatever, maybe protect. And he slammed. Garchomp's pretty fat, like naturally, and the rocky helmet. I mean, not the helmet. The rough skin chip would be kind of helpful. Which is what he does. Doesn't take too much. And here, I didn't want to burn the Z move immediately because I didn't know. Like I was scouting to see what his initial switch would be, which turned out to be Hippo. I SD'd instead. In hindsight, I should have Toxic, so it was pretty free, but SD is fine as well. But yeah, now I'm forced out. I have Buzzwole very easily. Scout for the Ice Fang. He does reveal it. It does nothing, and I think I sub here as he switches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I sub up here, and I want to see what kind of investment this thing is running. So I decided to punch him. So I'm behind sub, so he can't do anything. He discharges. It's fine, and I focus punch. And it's 32, so that tells me that he's very FizzDev. like almost fully to death. He instantly paralyzed me with that, which is really unfortunate. Because having this thing outspeed Celesteela and being able to start up on it is like really helpful. But obviously, you know, that didn't work out for me. It's whatever. Actually, hold on. Can you guys see the dimensions, right? I mean, you can see the game. Okay. Let me drag it a little bit. I mean, it's not like we're talking in chat anyway, but just for the sake of it. But yeah. As he goes Celesteela, I switch to go back into Chomp, predicting that switch. That was pretty obvious, I felt. And here I think I SD again, just to see, yeah, just to, he doesn't know I'm toxic yet, right? So next time I'm like, okay, I have Buzzwole and always switching. I can roost up on this. That's exactly what I do, I think. Yeah, roost up. Keeping Buzzwole healthy it was like really key for me. I think he discharges here, like go hard chomp. Does he roost? He roost. Okay, this is a fine play as well. And here I believe I toxic. No, not yet. Okay. So I go into Clef. He goes Hippo. It's totally fine. I get rocks up. 3 rocks. I don't want to take Slam again. This time I go Bish because I didn't know. This time it would be 50-50. I went Bisharp as a mid-ground because he can't really do anything to me. He ends up protecting for, I don't know why. I guess to scout for the double. But I don't want to take a Slam with Clef. But I didn't want him to predict my Buzzwole, which is the initial switch that I had, and go for the air sliding thing. So I went Bish as a mid-ground. Ends up protecting. I SD predicting him to switch. No, I didn't. I SD predicting him to lead seed, and I just wanted to scare it out, basically. But he ended up hard switching, so it's like whatever. I think I didn't know how defensive he was here. If he was Spadef, then +2 knock would have killed, but I didn't want to take that risk. I go hard Buzzwole because it's a very hard counter to this thing. And I think here I sub up one more time as he goes into Zapdos. Yeah, I think I clicked sub there, but obviously I got paired, so I didn't get it off. And then I go hard chomp on the defog. I think I'm pretty good at discharge there, but yeah, this is when I toxic, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I toxic here, predicting a Hippo actually, but this works out fine for me as well as he trade toxic, and that's fine because I feel both support on Clef as well. I go hard right into it. And here I have to go back in the channel, take the heavy slam, unfortunately, but I don't have another option there. But yeah, here I go back into Bish as he protects, trying to get the toxic to kill me. I knew he'd switch this time, and I revealed the pursuit, and that does a lot to it. He goes back into Hippo, and again I have Buzzwole every single time. I don't know why he went that, why he ice dying. Maybe he was predicting the chomp, maybe predicting me to sack the chomp. I had no reason to though, because I have to both support again, so I can always come in and fire up a Xeno or something. But here I roost up, obviously because I was starting to get low, and again keeping Buzzwole healthy was vital. And he's slowly taking chip from Toxic and Sand. Well, not really Sand. Here he crits me. It's unfortunate because I went for the sub, and again the discharge is not doing a lot. And I could sub, punch, and like I'd be in a good position. But unfortunately he crits me, so he's forcing me to switch after this turn, obviously. So a free sub, so can't do anything to me. I punch him again. I tried to punch him again, but I got paired. So that's like I was really mad. At this point I was really heated. And that's when I turned on. Wow, okay, hold on. Open up YouTube and hit that Ultra Instinct, play the music, which you guys are hearing right now. That's why this is what I was listening to. I was playing. I was like, I'm gonna play Super Saiyan next. I was really mad after that crit and para. But it's whatever. I still thought I had this. I thought I could still win this pretty easily. Yeah, I go into this and I think I get rocks up. Oh, I heal build here. Yeah, this might, yeah. Get rid of the para and I get rid of the poison, which is fine. I go hard fish again, so I didn't know what he wanted to do. I end up taking 26 from the heavy slam, which is fine. And here I knock. I can't believe it actually lived. That was really. He brought Shed Shell, which is a good bring because I do have the Magneton. And I actually didn't think he'd bring Celesteela because I had the Magneton, which is something I actually should have talked about during the team preview. I thought he wouldn't bring Steela because I had the Magneton, and I thought he'd bring Crest instead because it would become the same thing. It'd be annoying, but yeah, he ended up bringing it. And here, I knew he'd protect. And then here, so I went Zam. Honestly, I went Zam to try to get the Beast Boost, chase the Beast Boost, but he ends up going Chansey, which is fine as well, because again, now he can't beat me 1v1. So I get the Natural Cure off. And I call mine because I wanted to see what he does. He goes to the toxic, which is fine. And then I side shock here to see the damage. It does 49. So I'm like, okay, good. I was thinking about going for the roll here, but I didn't want to risk it because I could win with Zam. I didn't expect him to stay in there either, so I went Buzzwole. Oh no, I expected him to soft boil. That's why I went into Buzzwole. But I don't know if he read that or what he thought, maybe trying to throw out the zap. I don't know. But yeah, I end up in this position. I get some chip recovery from the lefties, which is fine as well. I'll take it. Discharges again. Pair is my clef. I'm like, oh my goodness. Obviously the pair on clef doesn't really matter too much. It's not outspeeding anything anyway. But yeah, I heal bell that off immediately, and I proceed to like roost and like pressure stall him a little bit. Yeah, and here, so he brings this. I didn't know what to do, so I just soft boiled here as he blizzard to reveal that it's like offensive. And again, I had to sack something, so I sacked guard jump here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to pop my Z on anything, but whatever. I go into Bish, and I knew he'd switch as well, so I had to Pursuit, get some good amount of damage on him, and he goes Hippo. Again, I think I go back to Buzzwole every single time, because he very clearly can't touch me. I think here I started making, this is where I don't know if it's this round, but I started making some god level roots. I roost as he EQs again. Now I predicted Toxic, and I sub here. I think it's on this play. Yeah, I subbed here as he reveals the Toxic. He didn't reveal it yet at this point, but I'm like, no, there's no way he's not. And I've been staying on this so easily, like from the beginning. He has to hit Toxic right now. Predict that, I go for the sub. Now I'm behind the sub, he's forced to switch, I think. Yeah, as I roost up again. Perfect, and I get another focus punch on this thing. And like, I'm able to whittle it down really easily. Well, not easily, but I'm able to whittle it down even more. And then Toxic damage starts adding up. Yep. I'm in good position here, and I take the discharge pretty easily. I think I sub again. Yeah, and again he paralyzes me. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so mad, but you know, it's working out fine for me. I think I roost here. Yeah, I roost, but I get paired. Yep. I knew because roosting was a play, because I knew he was Toxic. So I roosted, and I'd be in really good position yet again, but you know, I guess not. So at this point, I had to sack this, and he goes this. Now again, my objective is to get the beast boost up. And again, I click Shadow Ball here, and this is a really wild sack, because if I click Side Shock, he died, but whatever. And at this point, I forgot that I was faster than it by 1 point, so I switched, and that was like, it was a really dumb play, because I could have very easily gotten my beast boost off, but I don't know what I was thinking, and I just like, so when IPF and I were building, we were debating bringing Modest instead, because thinking that he wouldn't bring a Trelgor. I think that was still lingering in the back of my mind. I forgot that I actually prepped for this, because initially I wasn't going to, so that's why I ended up doing this. I could have won right there. I think I would have won right there, but whatever. I ended up not doing this. So he goes for the Bug Buzz. He could have been Scarf as well, in hindsight, but he chose rifle there, so I guess he's not Scarf. But yeah, he T-spikes as I get rocks up. Getting T-spike I don't really care about. He sacks the Ice Cream to my Moonblast here. And he goes Chansey, and this starts to get a little bit stally. I just want some chip on him. I know he's gonna like wish a soft build or whatever, and he does, and that's like whatever. Like, it's kind of annoying, but I don't care. But this is like, yeah, this is my switch, because I didn't want Toxic damage. Now here I threw, honestly, I didn't see that the wish came true, and I thought he'd protect because he just wished. And I SD'd, and I threw out the Bish for absolutely no reason. It's like, Chansey got another kill. Actually, that was like an awful play by me. I did not play this game very well. But again, I got the natural cure here, and I recovered as he tosses again, which is fine. And then now I switch. I don't even know why I made that play. I thought maybe I'd try to scare him out a little bit, but yeah, I Moonblast here again, try to get something on him. And I think I go back here. Yeah. So I was checking the health and seeing if I could live it or not. I live it pretty easily, obviously. Roost up. Plasma Toss again. And here I should have taunted, but I wanted to get healthy. I got kind of greedy. I should have taunted on this turn, but whatever, as he wishes. It doesn't really make a difference. I defog here, get rid of the T-spikes. and then I think I taunt on the next turn. Yeah, taunt here. I mean, just having this, it was like, yeah, he can't wish up again, so it's like, whatever, it's too good. Like, U-turn out. I thought he'd switch, but he didn't, so U-turn out, back in the club. Take the toss, there's nothing, he can't whittle me down, because obviously I'm not the guard. And he gets rocks up, I mean, I get rocks up. Pressure the SSDL. And I go into this, and again, I think this is when I start stalling him out a little bit more. But yeah. Oh no, I go Crobat here on the EQ. And then I go back into Clef on the Ice Fang. The U-turn. Gets me chip. Yeah, go here into the Ice Fang. And I knew I could still win this with Zam in the back, but I had to bring it in pretty like safely. So I just Moonblast, get some chip on this. Pretty like just basically I just kind of stall out the game a little bit from this point on. It goes here, EQs again, and I roost. I mean, I soft boiled up, because obviously you want to stay healthy, you want to stay out of range of crits. He goes into this, soft boiled here, reveals the Life Orb Sludge Bomb here, but obviously, like, Clef does not care. Unless you're stabbed, you're not OKOing this thing ever. So, yeah, go back here, and again, I go back into Hippo, and I use up, so I'm still out of, I think I'm still out of range of the crit, but, yeah, EQ, and, I mean, it's kind of just how the late game was. Pretty annoying. I end up critting him. It doesn't matter. I would have won that 1v1 anyways. But yeah, then he starts to SSDL, and then now it's 1v1 with Chansey, and that means he cannot win because Zam 1v1s him. So yeah, I bring this in. I think I taunt here. Yeah, I taunt here to prevent him from toxicing for a little bit, and like no wish. I don't even know what his last move was. It's probably, I don't know actually. He never revealed it. I go into Clef, and then I'm like, okay, I can still win. I win with Zam, so I soft boiled up. I was kind of stalling a little bit. I wanted the taunt to end so he'd wish. I get the natural cure off. He wishes, perfect. I Calm Mind in his face because I have exactly enough health to live Seismic Toss. And then now I start recovering. And yeah, this is basically it. I 1v1 this from this point. He knows that, I know that, but technically Fizzle the Hizzle said you're not allowed to forfeit, you just play the game out, so I'm like, okay, and then whatever. I didn't say anything, but yeah, see my opponent says that too. He's like, can I forfeit? He's like, no. Then I'm like, yeah, dude, forfeit. I'm like, shut up. And then, yeah, he forfeited, so. That's it. Good game to my opponent. What's his name? Her name? I forgot. I don't remember. It was Kesha Rose, I believe so. Kesha Rose, the coach of the Calgary Fleur Cannons. Calgary Fleur Cannons. Yeah. All right. So good game. Well played, I guess. Kind of. I played pretty badly. Not even gonna lie, but whatever. I won. That's all that matters. I think Zam gets credit with the last kill as well. So that's good. Let me get the dimensions right again. Okay, and we're good to go. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. If you're excited, leave a like. If you enjoyed, blah blah blah, shout out. I'll leave a link to my opponent in the description if they have YouTube. I don't know if they do. I'll have to ask. And then yeah, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.